What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a first look at the upcoming Kobe 4 FC Barcelona. Before we get into these, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe for me while you're here. Really appreciate that, very helpful. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram and then TikTok at kvegaskickz. Guys, I'm thankful for all of your support. Let's take a look at these new Kobes. So this pair coming out not too long, looking really good. Definitely an interesting colorway, different for a Kobe. This is again the FC Barcelona in the S2 batch. Let me show you where I picked these up from, guys. Instagram seller, one of my absolute favorites. Tons of pairs from this seller, never had any issues. All that will be in the description of the video. Be sure to mention Kvegas. I know she'll take care of you, she always does. And let's dive right in. So you got your Kobe 4 outsole. This one is in a semi-translucent look, almost solid looks like, but it is that semi-translucent. I hope that's showing up for you on camera. You can kind of see through the black portion right there. But herringbone, you can never go wrong with herringbone. I mean, apart from the Kobe 9, this is one of my favorite Kobes for traction, again, because herringbone just really, I mean, it's great. You got that real carbon fiber. I have already had these out on the court. If they look dusty, that's why. They do squeak on the court, and they stopped on a dime. So there's a shot of that, no problems at all with your traction. Your Phylon midsole is in a matted finish. Looks pretty good. There are some glue spots here and there, nothing too terrible. You got that nice gradient fade from the violet to that team gold, and then of course fades back on around the other medial side. Everything looks pretty good. Again, just a few right there, glue spots around this area, nice and clean. However, all in all, looks pretty nice. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of the shoe, this is an S2 batch. I've never had an issue with the fit of the S2. I feel like it fits true to size. That's what I normally go with, is my true size, which is a men's size 13. That's what these are. When I took these out of the box, the feeling that I had on them as far as fit was that I had enough room. I didn't have any extra room. They weren't right up on my toes or anything like that. So me personally, I would say go with your true size or your normal Kobe size, unless you're a wide footer. If you're a wide footer, you might want to go up half size. Now, comfort wise, these are going to stick to the Pro setup. So you're going to get a zoom unit in the heel and then no zoom up in the forefoot. So the Kobe 4 is great for that low profile court feel if you really like that. The insole is just a blue ortholite style insole, so not a lot of cushion there. That can obviously be swapped out if you want something with more cushion and support. The biggest thing is, though, they do fit true to size. Now, the upper of the shoe, you got a mix of materials. Of course, you got that first gen Flywire on your side panels. And then you have some synthetic leather here that has the scale look and feel to it. It's not just like printed on. You can actually feel these scales both around the toe and your ankle, those portions of leather. Some more synthetic here. Again, I've got them creased up because I've already had them on foot. They did not look like that out of the box, guys. But the leather is very soft, nice and pliable, not stiff at all. Pretty good shape on the toe box there too. And then it starts you off with these team gold laces, and you can see the FC shield down here. But you're also going to get a set of the purple. I think it's Persian violet is what the colorway is. So I think that would definitely pop. I may throw those in, just didn't take time to do that yet. But you got your mesh tongue, and then up at the top of the tongue, synthetic leather, nicely padded, and then that Shizuku looks good. One thing with the S2, and this is just standard for S2, it has nothing to do with this seller per se, but they just don't get a good curve on the tongue up here. It's more just kind of straight across. But honestly, when you get them on foot, that's not really noticeable, honestly. But that is just something with the S2. You also get that FC shield here on the back of the tongue, and then that Persian violet on your sock liner, and then you can see the insole down there also has that shield. Now, one thing the S2 typically does is have a smaller swoosh. And I think they did a pretty good job on this one, honestly. Normally what I can do is put my finger right here and it covers up the portion between the swoosh and this synthetic leather, and it just about does that. I mean, it could come out a little bit further, but it's not like glaringly too small. I think it's hardly noticeable, if at all. I think they did a pretty good job. That's almost being nitpicky, honestly, with this one. You got your heel counter and kind of like a charcoal metallic with that purple Kobe signature. And then of course the back of the shoe, you got your 24 pressed in on this one, 8 on the other one. Again, I have wrinkled them up a little bit because I did have them on the court. But everything looks pretty good as far as the shape. Could be a little bit more tapered, but I mean, they looked great on foot. Nothing to complain about, I don't think. And then the medial side, pretty much a mirror image of the lateral. All right, let's check out the left pair. And it's pretty much the same, minus of course the Kobe signature on the heel counter. Other than that, they are mirror images of each other. I say that also the 8 and 24, but I already kind of mentioned that, and that's kind of a given. Back of the shoes, it looks like everything lines up pretty well with your heel counter, your numbers, everything straight across. Give you a shot of that 8 pressed in. All right, you got your zoom air here. And let's just get a good shot of everything, guys. Let you see how these look. Definitely a different colorway on this one. Very eye-catching, this team gold. But I liked them, something different for sure. And again, I think the purple laces will really pop. There's that Shizuku. And let's check out our Strobel here, guys. So you got the gray Strobel, and I think I can kind of see it. I don't know if it's showing up very much on camera, but the outline of that zoom bag there in the heel, and again, nothing up at the forefoot because there's nothing there as far as, you know, zoom cushioning or anything. There is your size tag. Again, these are men's size 13. These, as per usual for Kobe, just came with some standard tissue paper stuffed inside, and then here's that blue Ortholite style insole. Again, I've had them on foot, so excuse, you know, the little fuzzies. And then there's that, again, I kind of already smudged that a little bit, but that FC shield. Now again, this can be swapped out, but I recommend doing that right away because all these lines, that is glue that is going to heat up and stick to your Strobel and just be more challenging to get out if you decide to switch out your insoles down the road. So I always recommend, if you're going to do it, go ahead and do it while they're brand new. So the shoes, I mean, looking really good. Let's check out the packaging. So not a special box on this one, at least with the S2. It may be different for the actual release, I don't know. So you're gonna get the 3rd generation Protro box, is what I refer to it as. The glossy scale pattern with the gold foil signature. That look, of course, is gonna continue all the way around the box. You got your Shizuku, your Nike branding, your little window, another Shizuku, and your box label on this one. Kobe 4 Protro, Team Gold, Black, and Persian Violet, men's 13. Inside, the black look in the lid. Of course, you got that new tissue paper, the white tissue paper underneath that. No other stickers or anything inside the box. Seller did a really good job protecting this box. It looks absolutely perfect, just like I walked out of the store with it. So I always appreciate that and try to mention it to you. And the shoes, again, look great. I'm all for these new colorways. Yeah, really like this one. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Kobe 4 FC Barcelona in the S2 batch. I hope you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys, because we've got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.